and gentlemen, from the biggest tropical rainforest in West Africa, I am Miss Guinea. My humanitarian platform is women's health and wellness, with an emphasis on proper feminine hygiene. I chose this platform because of a personal experience that inspired me to major in nursing, to help young girls in Africa. One night, as I was quietly studying, my phone rang. When I picked up, I could hear someone crying on the other side of the line. After a few seconds of listening, I could tell that it was my cousin Aisha. I asked her, "What is wrong, Aisha?" That's when she explained to me that she was experiencing her first menstrual period, which came with a lot of stomach pain. I reassured her that there's nothing to worry about, that it's a natural change that every woman goes through. I even told her I felt the same way the first time it happened to me. That night, I decided to educate her on how to properly take care of herself and encourage her to talk to her mom about it. My goal in the future is to collaborate with the Guinean government, specifically the Minister of Women's and Social Affairs and existing nonprofit organizations, to make sure that women's health and wellness is a part of the educational curriculum. Because I believe that when we educate our girls, their communities and our world will grow stronger.
That's right.
In December, my family and I plan to go to Guinea for vacation. I will use that opportunity to host a conference in villages and educate girls about feminine hygiene and women's health, to empower young girls in third world countries like Guinea. I will also start a GoFundMe account used to fund feminine pads, underwears, and bras and ship them to local hospitals where these girls can get them for free. I am asking each and every one of you to join me on this journey, to empower these girls by breaking the taboos around menstruation. As Katrina of SWA once said, menstruation is not only a matter of hygiene, it is also an issue of human rights that affects every single day 800 million girls around the world. Thank you.
How's the show doing for you? Good. My name is Santana Wangoi QB, not only representing me, but representing my great land, Kenya. Thank you. My platform is empowering, transforming, and inspiring young men in my community. Many would ask, why? Why such a young girl so interested in empowering, transforming, and inspiring young men in my community? Well, when I was growing up, I grew up in an environment with more boys than girls. And if you're from my community or from my country, Kenya, at a certain age, which is 18, these young men are considered adult. And so they develop into adulthood without guidance and mentorship, while I, the girl, continue to get the mentorship and guidance. My question, who's teaching this young man to be in the same house with this empowered woman? Who's teaching this young man? Thank you. Who's teaching this young man to be in the same environment and work environment with this empowered woman? Well, I am a volunteer and also a secretary of Men Impact Change Seattle. Thank you. I plan up to march to these young boys and show them that there's a place for them to get guidance and mentorship as they develop into leaders of tomorrow. Not only will I match up to these young boys, but we match them up with mentors of the same gender and the same interests. We also teach these young boys in groups and in one-on-one session of how to cope with skills like anger management, stress, and financial liability. We also acknowledged men who have made impact in our community in education, leadership, and entrepreneurship. And this is to make sure that these young men are role models to our young boys. Thank you. Well, I want to tell you one thing. Me and Frederick Douglass agree that it is easier to build a strong boy than to repair a broken man. Thank you.
Tonight I stand before you representing the 49 million minds of African girl inventors, creators, doctors, politicians, archaeologists, humanitarians who will not be given an opportunity to an education this year alone. My platform is empowerment of the African girl child through education. My name is Ana Gaudencia Piri, and I'm representing my great country of Zimbabwe, home to one of 7 natural wonders of the world, the smoke that thunders, the great Victoria Falls. I graduated from Radford University with a bachelor's in political science, psychology, and international studies, graduating as the second only student and first ever Black student to graduate with the accolades of being named a scholar citizen. I had an opportunity to visit my grandmother and my family in Malawi, in a small village called Mulanje. For the first time in my life, I realized that my right to an education, my right to make decisions that affect my life, was a privilege for most girls globally. And that is a tragedy. I watched as the girl family members in my family wake up early to take care of all of the household chores, go fetch water, and have the boy child wake up just in time to have breakfast and take a hot bath, which I thought was not right. I would like these girls to know that women's intellectual contributions are indispensable for the economic development and the social development of our nation and of our continent of Africa. I will leave you with this. I recently read a quote that said, "The hand that rocks the cradle, the mother of tomorrow, the procreator, a woman shapes the civilization." And I believe that girls are able to not only shape, educated girls are not only able to shape their families, but also shape their communities and expand that to their nation. And the wonders that they can do globally is important and it's indispensable. Ladies and gentlemen, through my organization, I want to inspire one girl at a time, that they will run like a girl, they will fight like a girl, they will cry like a girl, but they will also win like a girl. And that is power, because I want to remind every girl that they are the first wonder of the world. Thank you.
My name is Esther Abibodo, proudly representing my beautiful country, Nigeria. Thank you. I'm a student of Green River College, where I'm currently studying for my GED. My platform is education for less privileged kids in Nigeria, primarily focusing on kids from one parent or no parent home. I chose this platform because I was once a victim in similar circumstances. After my dad passed away when I was just 5 years old, my mom gave me up for adoption because she could not take care of all 5 kids by herself or send us to school. This is one huge problem faced by many children in Nigeria. According to UNICEF, Nigeria has 10.5 million school-age children who are currently out of school, which is the largest number of uneducated kids in the world. Most of these children affected by this problem are girls and street children, most of whom are from this one parent or no parent home. In order to actualize this dream of mine, I will partner with non-profit organizations who have similar goals as mine. We have to sponsor a child, Save the Children, already doing amazing work there. It is the only key that can unlock the chains of poverty, not just in Nigeria alone, but Africa at large.
All right.
Thank you.
Yes.
I strongly use my story today as a background and as a point of reference. Because if my adoptive family were not gracious enough to send me to school and to support me, I won't be where I am today. With that being said, I plan not only to support these children financially, but to prepare them mentally on what to expect ahead, leaving them looking forward to a hopeful and beautiful future. As said by John Dewey, education is not preparation for life. Education is life itself.
How are you?
Good.
No, let me hold it. You're a queen. How are you?
Fine, thank you.
Thank you too. Hi. I know you go through a lot to become a queen. Can you share your experience just for a minute?
As a queen, I believe that everyone is a winner. If you're here today to support this organization, you're a queen and a king, because you're helping make the world a better place by being a community supporter. Face of Kenya USA is a charity pageant that supports community initiatives, charity initiatives, and branding of Kenyan products, but especially Africa as well. Today is not my day, and I've been so inspired by these ladies here who I know they work very, very hard to support the kids, the women, and everyone else in Africa. My challenge tonight to everyone sitting here today, you've seen these ladies present their content, their platform. I challenge each one of you to pick one lady and support their project. Please. Whether you're donating or supporting a kid to go to school, tonight go back and sleep and see how you're going to make the world a better place, starting with yourself and starting with the ladies here tonight. I am just very thankful and just honored to be here. I would like to thank everyone. That's all I can say. Thank you, and let's make the world a better place.
These young ladies are so talented. So the next step, which I also relate that to what I call theater, is a remarkable convergence of human artistic endeavor. So that's what we're going to see next. Talented ladies. A round of applause. Let's bring Miss Sarah Leon.
We will take lifeblood that irrigates the feet, the blood of your sweat, the sweat of the work of your slavery. Africa, tell me, Africa, is this you? This back that is bent, this back that breaks under the weight of humiliation, this back trembling with sweat scars. I say yes to the whip under the midday sun.
I'm rich inside with self-respect, dignity, and pride. If you're my foe, I will never subdue. If you're my friend, my whole heart's for you. I am Somali. The way ahead is hard, but clear. My journey is grievous.
It's all about making a difference. Anybody feel like you're making a difference tonight? Anybody? Raise your hand if you feel like you're making a difference tonight. Raise your hands. You know, when I was in prison, visiting, by the way, just visiting. When I was visiting, an inmate that I had a privilege to speak to, and during our conversation, when I asked him, I said, "Hey, what brought you out here?" Do you know what he said? He said, "Jeff, I'll be honest with you. Do you know that it takes a village to raise a child?" I said, "Yeah." He said, "Do you know that sometimes when the village fails to recognize the child can burn the village down in order to feel its warmth?" Tonight, I promise you, we're not here to burn a village down, but rather we are here to build a village.
That's right.
Ladies and gentlemen, when you decided to purchase your ticket to this event, and tonight, when you decided to show up to this event looking all beautiful, in your mind, I'm pretty sure that you were thinking about coming out here to have fun and enjoy this beautiful program.
Right.
Which is true, by the way. Let me clarify that. But what you didn't know is that tonight, you are here to support a village.
Right.
That tonight, you are here to support a dream.
That's right.
That tonight, you are here to make a difference in the lives of these beautiful queens, and none of this would have been possible without you. So give yourself a round of applause for that.
When I heard prison, I was in prison? Yeah, the point is, me, I will not even go and visit because I know who our president is. Please, don't record this one. Don't record.